Hello, everybody. Welcome to Slogan's Rock and Metal Extravaganza. We're here today to continue our series, The Mad Axeman, Michael Schenker Career Retrospective. So today we're tackling the 5 albums that he did with UFO in the 70s, so 74 to 78. Strangers will be like its own separate show, so we're doing the studio albums. And Logan's got everything, actually. He did buy them. Which one is that? That's Heavy? No, that's a Phenomenon. Okay.
Phenomenon.
Oh, yeah, because that picture's like right here, right? So.
Yeah.
It's cooler because it's like bigger, but yeah, you can actually see it. You have to squint to see this one. But yeah, okay, so yeah, we're gonna have our album. So Brian's got Phenomenon, Logan's got oh my god, I'm already screwing this up. Logan's got Force It. There you go. Danny's got No Heavy Petting.
Yep.
Christina's got
Lights Out.
Man. Thank you. Lights Out. And I've got Obsession. All right. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be tackling all that. Yeah, Faucet. Yeah, the whole joke. Well, Logan will probably explain the whole title of that album, but yeah. So, we're going to get right into it. So, Brian, do you want to talk about Phenomenon? When this first album with Schenker, and yeah, you got a lot of great songs on here, but yeah, let you talk about them. And just, what are your thoughts? Just go through the whole album. And, yeah.
Honestly, it's been decades since I put this on, and I don't know why. This is such an awesome album all the way through. There's so many stellar moments, and the musicianship is just is top notch. But I find it funny that he fills in because Michael Schenker fills in for UFO because the original guitarist forgot his passport, so that they were busy canceling shows and stuff. Then they get an English-speaking band with a guy that doesn't speak English, and they don't speak German. So I don't understand how this even worked out.
I don't know how they communicate. Well. It's just
I have no idea. That's something
interpreter in the when they're rehearsing.
So the whole album's got a good flow, and I hated to do it because you can't take these tracks out of out of sync, because it's you got to listen to the whole album. It's a good flow. But with Too Young to Know, it's a great opener. It's just like a medium rocker, just a rocker. I picked that at number 8 out of the rest of the 10. So my next song that I picked, the next song is Crystal Light, which is a light rocker. I picked that for number 6. Doctor Doctor was number 3. These might be a little out of order, and I apologize.
No, that's fine.
Doctor Doctor, nice rocker, got great solos. I picked that as number 2 off of this album. Space Child, it's a nice light rocker ballad. Really a lot of song structure to it, and I picked that as my number 1. So that's I think that's the end. Yeah, I think that's the end of side 1, I think. Then there's Built for Comfort, which is a slow rocker. Again, I love all these songs, and I hate to even pick any kind of ranking, but I picked that one as number 5. And there was Lipstick Traces, which is another light rocker. I picked that as number 3. I'm kind of surprised because of how light it is, but it's just the musicianship and the song structure for it all. I think it's a long song, but I think it was really, really well done, and I was not expecting that. But again, it's been decades since I even put it on, and I'm going to remedy that real quick. So and then my number 7 was Queen of the Deep, which is a nice heavy rocker, and there's got some good solos. The lyrics are great. The singing's great throughout this whole album.
Phil's a phenomenal singer.
He is incredible. Then it goes to Rock Bottom, which I love that song. It's never a skipper. There's no skippers on.
Oh God, no! I would, yeah.
But anytime you hear that on the radio, it gets louder, right? So, but I picked that as my number 4 actually out of the album.
Okay.
Then there was Oh My, which I thought was a medium rocker, but I picked that at number 10. Number 9, and number 10 was Time on My Hands, because it was a slow rocker. It reminds me of the Faces. It was a good end of that album. So you flip it again. But
cool.
Yeah, this album was really good. I'm going to give it a very strong, 8.5, 9.
Wow.
I'll go 9. I'll go 9 just because.
What was your favorite song? Which one was your number 1 again?
Yeah.
Space
Child.
Space Child. That's right. Yeah. Space Child.
Yeah.
Cool.
I had that on repeat. I was listening to that. I was trying to get
That's cool because
More
that's
into it.
deep cut. They did play it live, but that's more of a deep cut.
Yeah, there's cool footage on YouTube of them playing that, man. It's great.
There's no skip. There's nothing to skip on here. It's a solid album all the way through.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
cool.
awesome.
So,
and I like that everything's like 30 minutes. You know, it's like 30-minute album, 32
30
minutes,
something
34
minutes.
minutes. They even and they did release this as a 16 track, but I didn't do that one.
Yeah,
but even that was still like 40 minutes with 16 tracks. Like,
well, some of them are just re-recordings of other songs, right?
And the songs that are unreleased kind of fit well in with the rest of the record. I feel like too,
Right. There's some live stuff.
Yeah.
There's just absolutely there's no fatigue on this album at all. It's so good. It's so well put together.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm looking at it. It's interesting. So yeah, some of the bonus tracks, just these 2 bonus tracks on here, 16, which is a demo, and Oh My, which I guess is just a demo version of the song that's already on there, were both produced by Dave Edmunds, of all people, which is quite interesting. That's an interesting.
Well, Brian,
that's Led Zeppelin, right?
Dave Edmunds?
Yeah,
I don't know who he produced. I just know him as a musician, like from.
He did Physical Graffiti.
You guys were talking about producers. I was going to mention Leo Lyons produced these first couple records.
So, 10 years after, right?
Yeah. So kind of gives it that bluesy edge, I feel like, on these records, So
cool.
Pretty cool.
So we'll go around favorite songs from this album. So Logan, Danny, Christina, then me.
All right. Rock Bottom.
Just like that's it, Rock Bottom.
I mean, I love all of it, man. I mean, it's a great album. Everything on it is killer. But that was the song, that's the riff I learned, when I was younger, starting to learn guitar and stuff. I haven't never mastered the solo, so I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But we got the riff down. So that's the important thing.
Tom here in the chat can't even figure it out. Doctor and Space Child. I mean, Rock Bottom.
Yeah, Tom told me picks for all of the albums, and he actually went with Space Child as well. He told me earlier.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, kind of cool seeing that get some love. But I think Rock Bottom has like one of Schenker's signature solos, and he was 19, I think, when he wrote that song.
Oh, wow.
So it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Danny.
Let's see. Although I like Rock Bottom, I love Rock Bottom. Actually, I love that album. That's I'm gonna have to go with Doctor because of the beautiful double harmony. The actual intro of the song so much reminded of when I first heard it. I was going, damn, this sounds like Wishbone Ash. The very intro.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. He's got that beautiful double lead going on. That melodic lead. That's really the hook of the song.
Yeah.
Let's see. They start. Let's see.
Cold.
Yeah. This Doctor. Any of those songs that we were talking about would get the crowd up and going. But I saw him live a couple times, and boy, oh boy, do the people start jumping around when Doctor came.
Yeah, it's their most well-known, popular song, right? Everyone knows that song.
So that's my pick. I'm going to go with Doctor because I remember the energy. I remember, what it did to the crowd. I'm going to go with that.
Got a second life with Iron Maiden too, right? Iron Maiden loved that song. So
Iron Maiden covered it, and
right?
I've seen Maiden twice, and they actually play the UFO version though, I believe. They play it. Yeah. They play it over the PA right before they're about to go on stage. So when you hear Doctor, the band's about to go on stage. So I thought that was cool because they were like one of their biggest influences, along with bands like Wishbone Ash and Thin Lizzy. Like UFO doesn't get enough credit for their influence. Like
they were big.
It's a shame because they influenced so many bands, and it just for whatever reason never broke. Just
guitar players.
Yeah.
Guitar players. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. But
Schenker influenced everybody. Like so many people were influenced by Schenker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah. Cool. And yeah, Doctor, Doctor. That song, even like some of like, I'm not even a big lyrics guy, but I just thought it was genius at the part where he sings "Nervous Boy" and he stutters, so he's like he's nervous. He's like, "Nah, nah, nervous boy." I thought that was pretty
Yeah.
clever. I thought that was really like that's really. I think that's just good songwriting. I thought that was really well done in that song too. It's not my pick, but yeah, but I do love that song though. But Christina, what are you going
That's
with?
my pick,
You
Doctor
went with
Doctor.
Doctor, Doctor. Okay.
Yeah, features a signature twin guitar
Mm-hmm.
track led by Schenker's melodic wah-infused lines over a driving rhythm section built on Schenker's looped harmonized guitar riff
Yeah.
using an echo plex, which you have to explain that to me then, Danny, creating layered textures with distinct guitar parts of often planned left or right with lead using volume, swells, and wah for iconic hooks, all anchored by solid bass and drums.
Cool. Yeah, it's a solid.
Can you explain that to me later then, Danny, there?
Sure can. Echoplex. I don't understand why whoever wrote that talked about the Echoplex on that song, because I certainly don't hear it. And I used one for much.
Talking about another song on that album, maybe?
It could be. The Echoplex, what it does in the day, it was an echo machine, and your guitar plugged into it, and then it went from out of the machine into your amplifier. And it had a variable lever on it where you could speed the echo up or slow the echo down, and raise the intensity of the echo. In other words, make it louder or make the echo softer. And it was a way that you could, a guitar player could have effects live like you would in the studio. You just, dialed it in while you were playing. And, but I don't hear it on that song.
Doesn't it give a little reverb sound, right? Isn't that kind of what it goes for, kind of? Or
echo.
Yeah.
all right. Because I hear a lot of reverb at the start. You know what I mean? At the start of the song.
Yeah.
And what exactly is reverb?
Reverb
it's kind of
is a form of echo. Is a form of. It's like if you go like that in a room with no furniture.
Yeah, it echoes
and reverberates.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So the farther you move the I'll call it a switch. It really wasn't a switch. It was whatever it was. The longer the delay would get. You know, you can get maybe a 2 or 3 second delay. Hello. So
right. Yeah.
Okay. See.
That's what an Echoplex was.
Yeah, that's the only time I hear that in that song is the start, really. Kind of.
It's amazing all sorts of different weird effects you can do with just
gear
and just screwing around with stuff.
Yeah. You guys think of which I did too once on my album. Jimmy Page used an Echoplex in Whole Lot of Love. And during the
during the solo?
For all those, yes, where you're hering all those weird sounds.
Crazy noise.
The slider back and forth.
That's not just Robert moaning? No, I'm kidding.
No. So it also
it's like half and half, man. All right. It's a healthy balance.
It's Robert making love to Jimmy's guitar. Yeah.
It was a tape. It was a tape echo. So there was a tape that went around in a continuous loop, and then the head would be in the middle, and as you slid it, you were sliding the head. So yeah. Anyway.
Make for interesting headphone listen, right?
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that machine. I loved it.
Well, you don't have one still?
No, I had 2 of them when I stopped playing and gave them to a buddy of mine.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's cool.
I stopped playing and gave the bass away too. I regret.
So I'm going with Rock Bottom. This was an easy pick for me. It's I can even honestly that song I could put that like in my top 5 songs of all time. Like it's
cool.
I just love Rock Bottom. I remember I don't really use it anymore, but I used to have like a little MP3 player when I would go back and forth to work on the bus.
Cool.
And I put this album on it. I just put the whole album on there, and then my bus ride was longer, so it's just like, well, now I'm out of songs. So I just kept playing Rock Bottom for like the last 20 minutes of my bus ride. So I had to do it another 3 times in a row. Just kept listening to it.
You must have liked it.
Just always loved that song. Just that riff is just so infectious. The solo in that song, I think that's his best solo. I don't know. That's just solo is phenomenal. I love that song. The solo, honestly, the song in general, especially the solo, reminds me a lot of Working Man by Rush. It just kind of has that sort of sound.
Well, they're both.
Listen to that.
Aren't they? They're both. I think they're both in the key of E, I believe.
And they're
so
both
it's kinda-
74, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and who was that yesterday? Dan talking about? Oh, there's talking about Rush again. Is that Dan? Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Funny. Everyone, yeah. But no, I've always loved that song. I've loved that solo. Just it's a phenomenal song. That riff. Every time I hear that title of that song, I can just hear that riff in my head. Just phenomenal. So yeah, Rock Bottom was the easy pick. This whole album is solid. But yeah, like that's my favorite song on this. As far as rating it though, I'd probably go 9, 9.5. Maybe some days it's a 10. I don't know. But yeah, I love this album. So
Cool.
yeah, Logan,
I'd go
let's
9.
talk
Let's
about
go
some
to the-
faucet.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some faucets for your bathrooms, guys. All right. Yeah. So I got the censored cover, unfortunately, as the guys seen earlier. But you can still kind of see the people there getting it on, in the bathroom with all the faucets. But yeah,
What's that mean? Getting it on.
Explain that, Logan.
They're getting it on. I mean,
Okay.
They're turning the water on. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not forcing it; they're getting it on. That's what they should have called the album.
Got it.
Getting it on.
Force it.
But
Yeah, faucet.
Play on words. Faucet, force it. Got all the, all your bathroom needs here on that
There you
album
go.
cover. And
Honestly,
there was people,
10% doesn't seem like
Is
much
there
fun.
TP on there? Because that's a bathroom need.
Oh,
I don't think head games from far.
oh,
Nope.
yeah, it does.
just a bunch of faucets. That's all they got.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Take a
the
bath.
people on the cover, Tia was talking about this. I believe were in a band or formed a band later.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. But
who's the band?
yeah.
Ask Tia.
Yes,
what were they called? Throbbing Gristle, right? Wasn't that their name?
Robin Gristle,
Robbie
yeah.
Gristle?
Yeah.
I've heard of them. I've heard
It's
of
like
them.
dance music or something, which is weird because they were on there, and it's just like
No, it's
what?
punk. It's noise
Yeah.
punk.
Punk.
Noise
Okay.
rock.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it was after like a couple
Kinda
of
weird.
years, but
What
yeah.
the hell is a
wheelhouse.
throbbing gristle? Or I don't want to know. Fits well with
Steel
that
toe
album cover.
bathtub. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Bristle's
throbbing
fat.
some
So
throbbing some gristles on that album cover, right?
Getting it on
All
at
right.
Home Depot. Oh my god.
Okay, all right, okay. So I'm just gonna say it right now. This is my favorite UFO album.
Probably mine
And
too. But yeah.
Kind of like what Sydney said right now with Phenomenon with the bus rides and everything. I used to do the same thing with this record on the bus ride to
The
school
record. You
all the time.
You
Well,
listened
yeah,
to the record
I took the whole record to school,
You brought your
and everybody
you brought a record
stared
player
at
on the bus with you.
me. Jumps,
the
you know.
young people haven't made. I didn't have
You
music. to
stop
listen
driving
to
so
on-
fast. I'm trying to listen to Force. You're like, what the
But yeah, I had one of them Walkmans. And I used to put all kinds of music. That's probably how I heard most of these UFO albums. But yeah, so I've probably played this album the most of any of the albums. And yeah, I think side 1 is a perfect side to a vinyl. Probably side 2 is too. Starts with Let It Roll, which is Schenker and Mog co-write. And it kicked off with that awesome feedback, from Michael. And it goes right into the heavy riff, which I love. It's kind of got like a galloping feel to it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was awesome. And I think Phil's like really aggressive vocally on this track, Sometimes he's kind of more, he could kind of do both things. He's kind of laid back sometimes, but sometimes he really like gets into the track. And I think this is one of the songs where he gets pretty kind of heavy with it. And I love the changes in the song. Andy Parker, nobody talks about that guy as a drummer. He's awesome, man. He's awesome on this track. A lot of cool cowbell stuff, got to have some cowbell. There's plenty of cowbell in this.
More cowbell.
We'll talk about.
I have a cowbell.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's great time signature changes throughout the track. Little riffs Michael throws in. We'll get to it a little bit. Actually, with Phenomenon, I was going to bring up when Brian was talking about Phenomenon. Yeah. Schenker is always known more as a lead guitar player, but there's a lot of songs, man, where you think about the chorus second, and then you think about Michael's lead part, melodic part first. And there's a lot of that on Phenomenon. I think there's some of that on this record too, which we'll get to. And one of them is the middle part of Let It Roll has a lot of like dynamics and it gets slower, you know. I love that part. Yep. Michael really playing emotionally. I love that lead he does. And and then Andy Parker and the guys like start coming in like on can't remember, it's not like triplets, but there's like really staccato, like really fast kind of notes. And I think Michael like double tracked his guitar playing there, which is awesome. You know, it sounds like it's twin leads playing, which I thought was cool. And then they pick it up again to the original pace of the song, and that's how they end it. Which the song kind of just takes you on a ride, you know. It feels longer than it is in a way, you know. And I think it really comes off live really well on the live album because you got Paul Raymond there too, you know, to add some extra guitar during those sections. But yeah, that's Let It Roll. We'll get to the second track, which is Shoot Shoot, which was a good one for them live as well. That was kind of like their encore tune for a long time. Kind of just like it's kind of like a boogie rocker. I think it's an A. Michael vamping on that A chord, you know. Love that. And I love Phil's lyrics on this one. And I never really put two and two together until we did our Rory shows. This kind of has a Rory feel lyrically because he's talking about like this woman and she's kind of like playing him to like get involved with a murder and kind of thing. You know, it's pretty, it's interesting.
Poor
kind of
Rory.
different.
He had too many songs like that.
A little bit too much, yes.
Yeah. But that's what that reminds me of now all of a sudden, you know. I didn't really know too much about Rory until we did the show. So that kind of reminds me of that, though. And they were both on Chrysalis for a time, so it's kind of funny. I don't know if they had a little connection there in a way, or I did read Phil said that he wrote it about some girl he knew that got a gun or something. So it's kind of funny. He took that, and he made a song like about getting framed for a murder kind of deal.
Wow.
But yeah, this is one of them songs I was talking about earlier. Has a great melodic Schenker part. In the middle, and Andy Parker's laying it down on the cowbell again on that track. And I think he's playing some double bass on this track too. He's probably an early guy for double bass drumming, like frequently, you know. I know there's guys in the 60s who did it, but I think Andy Parker did it quite often. Even Let It Roll, I think, has a double bass kind of pattern going on. But yeah, love that song. Has a great chorus, sticks in your head forever after you hear it, you know. It's just one of them iconic songs, you know. And we get to High Flyer, which is track 3. That one it's kind of acoustic for the main section of the song. Very passionate vocal delivery from Phil, I thought. Kind of mid-tempo. I love Schenker's solo. It shows another side of him that you haven't seen on the record yet. Kind of slow and melodic. And yeah, that's don't really have much to say about that one. I like the backing vocals. I didn't mention this yet, that Jimmy Dewar from Trower's band is actually singing the background vocals on a lot of this record. And I think that song really shines because it's kind of like Phil and John or Phil and Dewar are kind of like trading off with each other or singing, like going back and forth, bouncing off each other, which is pretty cool. They sound really good together on a lot of this stuff. And that takes us to Love Lost Love, which is another song kind of like Too Young to Know or Doctor Doctor in a way, like with the melodic lead. That song, I love that lead Schenker does right at the start of the track, you know. Pretty fast. It's kind of an up-tempo track. Love Lost Love, Phil kind of sings it all in the title there. And about lost love and relationships and stuff like that. And I love the chorus of this one. I love Dewar's background vocal on this track, which I can't believe I never noticed that was him because he's really, you can really tell.
Once you told me that, I was like, how did I not even know this? And then
especially Love Lost Love, man. Yeah, that chorus, you can really hear him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love Schenker's that melodic line he does, and then like halfway through the track, he takes that and runs into the solo with it, which is, you know, awesome how he did that. Kind of changes the track around.
Yeah.
And yeah, that takes us to 5, which is another live staple for them, track 5, Out in the Street, which is a, you know, another classic UFO song.
Rocker.
And yeah, yep, it's a rocker, and there's a little bit of ballad kind of vibe going on there. It's a little bit half and half, you know. This one kind of shows Chick Churchill is the guy who's playing the keyboards on this record, and he was in 10 Years After with Leo Lyons.
Right. Yeah.
So that's probably how that connection worked. And yeah, so that one kind of has like a ballad vibe going on for most of it. I think it's some of Phil's best vocal delivery probably on any UFO song. I really love that song, man. And I love when it gets heavier, you know, for the pre-chorus, Over My Head, that part when they're singing that. That song really has a lot of vocal hooks, you know, because like when he sings Out in the Street, it's kind of like the after the chorus already, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird structured song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love it. Kind of starts over for Schenker's guitar solo. Like the whole track kind of goes back to the beginning, and he starts playing these soft and melodic lines, and just builds up to the heavy part, the Over My Head part, and he's playing the leads on it. I just love the way they structured that song, man. Awesome, you know. And it goes down well live, you know, as we'll talk about in a couple of weeks. But yeah, so that's side 1. And then side 2 starts with another great track. Probably I'm gonna say it's my favorite today. Mother Mary, which is awesome.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, got a great, you know, great riff, man. I love that riff. That's one I can play.
I like it because I can play it. There you go.
But yeah, it's got some great like stop start things going on, you know. And I love Schenker, kind of like in Oh My. Schenker does a lot of stuff in between the riff, a lot of lead breaks. I think he does that on this track quite a bit too. And yeah, I love when it gets quiet for the chorus. You know, Schenker like tunes it down, or you know, kicks the distortion off for a little bit, and then it goes back into the heavy riff. Some great leads. He's doing a lot of like bends. I can't remember what them were called. I know Danny probably knows. Like they're bending into the note on the string lower than the one. I can't remember what that's called. What that technique is.
Well, they're hitting unison notes when
unison lines. Yeah,
to match the tonic on the E string. So yeah,
he's doing a little bit.
Does that?
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of that on that song, which I thought was cool. And I love his very last solo on this track. I mean, it's really fast. Like it sounds like he's almost doing like some. And wasn't even like a technique back then, like sweep picking when you go like crazy fast on the neck. Sounds like he's going really, really quick. But yeah, I love that song. And I do recommend, there is a version from last year. I think it was at Wacken they played, and Schenker was with the guy who was in Skid Row, Eric Gronwall, or I don't know how to say his last name. But he's a great singer. Okay. Yeah. And actually they have Slash come out. And they actually they play Mother Mary together, and it's pretty cool, man.
Cool.
Kind of Slash and Michael Schenker trading leads off. You know, I thought it was awesome.
That's cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Slash has said "The Strangers in the Night" is his all-time favorite live album, so that kind of makes sense.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, everybody, man. You look at all the people who this band influenced. It's crazy, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then I think so. The last 3 tracks are kind of the more. I know this band is underrated overall, but I really think the last 3 tracks of this record are really underlooked in a way. You know, don't hear a lot of people talking about Too Much of Nothing, which is the next track, which actually is credited to just Pete Way, so he must have wrote that one by himself, which is pretty cool. Okay. Kind of got a really different for them. It's very dark, kind of heavy, like not Sabbath heavy, but like I don't know, just like has a eerie kind of vibe going on with it. Very drum heavy. I love what Andy Parker's doing on that track. Probably the highlight is the instrumental break in this track. Love what Schenker's doing. He's holding these sustained notes really long. You know, I thought it was just really adds to the track. And yeah, they just all really play well together on that song, I feel. Which leads us to Dance Your Life Away, which is kind of funny. Sydney played the Twisted Sister song yesterday about D not liking disco, I kind of feel like this is Phil Mogg's song about disco in a way, because it's kind of got that vibe. I know it's a little early though, so I don't know if that's what he's getting at. But if you listen to the lyrics and stuff, it kind of sounds like he's talking about, people on dancing on disco, and he even says like California was never my scene kind of thing. It's kind of funny. But that one kind of gives me a southern rock feel. Like I really hear a lot of, I don't know, maybe not Blackfoot, I don't know, something like maybe something Skinner would come up with, like just that vibe of that riff. Which there's another song later. I feel like they do something like that. And I really love Pete Way and Schenker on this track. They're really playing off each other well. I feel like, especially in the bridge section, there's some really cool bass lines, and it's just awesome, And I don't know if that's a song they ever played live much, but that'd be cool to see if they ever did, Which it takes us to the last track of the record, or the last two songs, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
This kid's, and including Between the Walls, which
it's a weird title.
This kid's. I was just telling Sydney that I'm like, that's a strange song title.
I thought so too.
But this kid's is credited to Schenker and Mogg, and I think it shows, because it really shows both of them guys, I think, to their peak. On one of the peaks of this record. There's a lot of peaks because this record's awesome, but like heavy riff, and I love Phil's lyrics, kind of like down and out kid kind of vibe, he's singing about. Always says like kids getting tired of hanging around, can't put it up, can't put it down kind of thing, which I thought was pretty cool. And I love the piano work. Chick kind of shows up like when Phil's not singing. There's like this heavy riff, and then there's like this piano flourish, which I thought was cool. Which and I love how it breaks into that like heavy blues, like 12-bar blues kind of vibe, About 2 minutes in. Oh man. And Schenker just like destroys, for them couple. Yeah, man. I love that part. And which that kind of goes back into the start of the track. And then it kind of goes into the Between the Walls song, which kind of reminds me of something like Lipstick Traces on Phenomenon in a way, It's got like this soft vibe kind of thing going on, and there's like choir noises. I don't know if that was like a Mellotron kind of thing, or I thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of almost proggy in a way, It's got kind of a weird vibe to it, which I thought was a cool way to end the record. Got some great soloing by Schenker too to close it out.
Incredible.
But yeah, I mean, it's an awesome album, man. I've always loved this record. If I was going to do a top 10 of the 70s, if Sydney ever forced me to force it
on you. Hey, I told you to, but you said I can't do that.
So what's your favorite song on it?
Probably Mother Mary, I'd say, for now.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah,
it's
that's
funny that
awesome album.
You talked about the dynamics of Michael and the singer. Moog? What was
Phil
his name?
Moog,
Moog.
Yeah,
Phil Moog.
They did not get along. They were oil and water,
no.
man. They did not get along at all.
They sung good.
Man, in the music, right? Yeah, it shows in the music they could.
Well, I know
They could collaborate.
Michael goes on and on about I'll never talk to him again because he punched me. Phil's like, it was a little bit of a shove. He's being dramatic, and it happened 40 years ago. It's like, dude, like, oh my god. Yeah, Michael holds on to things, unfortunately, but.
Oh yeah, I saw him with 6 singers.
Well.
Yeah, at least they did them albums in the 90s, but I don't know how how true that was to them, or if it was more, let's do this for money kind of thing. Or
I don't know. Work and it just fell apart again.
When was he born? That's a Scorpio trait. Not forgetting.
5.
Cool. So Mother Mary. Okay. So Brian, what are you going with for Force It? What would you say is your favorite?
Let It Roll. I like that one a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Check that out.
Cool. Danny?
This is probably one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite UFO albums. I mean, it's so consistent. Almost every tune on it is a fucking killer.
Yeah.
It's very consistent. You've got these great songs on every one of their albums.
Yeah.
But then you get a couple like, like the one I'm going to talk about when it's my turn. So Yeah, I love all of Force It.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, let me go over my notes. Wow, so many good tunes on this album. I guess I'm gonna go with Let It Roll. Such a classic hard driving rock song with an epic Michael Schenker solo in it.
Yeah.
The solo is total fire in the day, and Michael was on top of the rock guitar player heap when this album came out. But I also love Shoot Shoot, and I love Out in the Street, and I love Mother Mary. So I mean, it was a really hard one for me to come up with. Yes, I love Let It Roll, but I love Mother Mary just as much as I love Let It Roll. So it was
a lot
tough.
of great tunes, man. A lot of great tunes.
Hard to pick.
Danny and Logan both love Mother Mary. Maybe you guys have a thing for nuns. I don't know. I'm kidding.
Hey, I forgot to say this too. Tommy P is a Mother Mary fan too, so that was his pick. So we all love Mother
You
Mary.
all go to the same Sunday school, and Mother Mary was really nice too. Oh, all right, Christina, what would you pick?
I'm gonna break it. I'm sorry. I like Too Much of Nothing.
Okay,
awesome. That's a good, great deep cut. Great deep cut.
Wrong choice for anything, anyway.
Guitar solo building on the tracks Rolling. God, if I could read my notes. Rolling, reflective, feel, showcasing the tracks. Showcasing Schenkler's quality guitar work that defines. I'm sorry, I have trouble reading with my eyes. That defines its depth beyond typical deep cuts.
Cool. Yeah, that's a different one. Yeah, no, that's cool. Like this album, there's like it's hard. This is a difficult album to choose a favorite because there's so many great songs.
It is. It really is.
Phenomenon. There's just so much, all this stuff. It's just
this one's my favorite.
Great. So I'm also going Let It Roll. That's again one of my favorite UFO songs. Wow. Logan said it all, like that.
No way with that.
At the beginning, that main riff comes in. Yeah, Danny.
Go ahead, and then I got an amendment to point of interest. Yeah.
So I think, like you mentioned, how it slows down, that solo in the middle where it's just very melodic and slow, but then it picks up, and then that riff that comes in after, that's like that. I hear Mississippi Queen, and then that da 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 da. Has that kind of thing going.
Oh, he loves Leslie West,
which has been done a million times, right? Yeah. It's probably a very standard, basic da-na-na, but it's so effective in that. Like, it's such a great, heavy, catchy riff in that part. And then he throws the leads in between.
Yes.
That's such a great song. And there's just even before the actual solo, there's just leads like crazy. It's just a phenomenal song. I've always, as soon as I heard Let It Roll, I'm like, oh man, this song, I'm going to get into UFO hearing this. So, that was probably one of the first songs of them that I heard. The first song I heard, we'll get to when I talk about, well, actually, no, I won't be talking about it because it's on Christina's album. But anyway, I'll mention it. But yeah, when we can do our favorite songs off of albums for that. But Let It Roll is my pick. Phenomenal song. Everything that Logan said, basically. Yeah.
Let It Roll. Let It Roll inspired Paradise.
Did it?
Sure did. Yes. Sure did.
That's awesome, man.
If you think about the
that's my favorite song on your album.
The verses, yeah, it sure did.
Now I gotta go back and listen to it.
Oh my god, I hear it now in the like the leads during the chorus, and so I can hear that.
So
you can hear that a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. It's my favorite song off of Welcome to My Paradise. So there you go.
There you go.
Let It Roll to Paradise.
Yeah. I never would have made that connection unless you told me. But yeah, that's now that you say that, I can hear that. Reference. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Sweet. Good catch. So that moves us on to your album. Actually, just keep going, Danny, because now you're on it. So now you're going with How are you going to No Heavy Petting, Logan?
Time to show the monkey. Time to show the monkey.
That's my favorite album cover.
It is cool. Yeah.
It's weird. It makes no sense, but it's.
I like the back. I've never seen the back before, because I always listen to albums on the internet, right? So that the back cover is pretty cool too. They're holding the two
2. Oh my god, that's fun. That should have been
No
the
heavy
first
petting the monkey.
Oh my god, that's funny.
This was probably one of my least favorites of all the UFO albums. You got to realize that when I didn't really listen to albums. I wore them out, learning everything on the albums.
Okay.
And this album, just didn't have the, for example, Force It. I mean, there is so much you could learn off Force It, or the Lights Out album, or the Obsession album. So anyway, I'm going to start off with Natural Thing, which I do love. This is such a classic 70s rocker. Great sound, great riff to open the album with. This is a great show opener too. I mean, or an encore, or coming back in with the encore with this song. I love Michael's rhythm guitar sound, and of course his melodic solo in the middle. He's such a, he wasn't nailed to pentatonic only, but he was a pentatonic player. That's when you hear him bending strings a lot, that's usually in the pentatonic scale. But he used a lot of minor and major scales too. But he's just such a melodic player. And he was really, Leslie West he was hinting at that. And I'm sure that's what interested Michael in him, apart from his fat sound and his vibrato was off the charts in the day. So, but Michael took that to a way another level. So yeah, his melodic playing that's what I loved about Michael. I'm a Loser. We'll go to the second tune. Don't let this acoustic fool you. This song is a fucking rocker. As I mentioned, this one starts off with the acoustic guitar and a little bit of electric slide guitar. At first listen, you might be fooled into thinking it's a ballad on your ass when the chorus comes in. This totally rocks. Verse 1, bridge 1, chorus 1, kaboom. The boys bring it back down to verse 2 like the intro. Bridge 2 and chorus 2, the energy is up another notch. Of course, Michael comes in with a beautiful slide melody, and then all hell breaks loose during his solo. Always intense, always telling a story with his solos. And I bet he had the old stink face while he was performing it. Those guitar players that make the stink. I'm sure he did. What I've always loved and admired about Michael, I think I'm going to repeat myself here, is that his solos always told a great story. They're not just fast or flashy, but they are fast and flashy and melodic, which is the bonus over the top of the whole thing. I mean, he takes you on a journey when he does a solo.
You can sing the solos almost, right?
Yes.
And hum them, and
they stick in your ear. I mean, they're like an earworm. So that was I'm a Loser. Can You Roller? Another song I really love. This one starts off with electric piano, and it's a fast-paced rocker. The drums are really thunder on this track. The boys are really laying it down. I just wish everybody could experience this tune. After verse 2, Michael takes a solo, and it's a total burner. Let's see. The song has the song as a whole is a total butt kicker. I love that tune. And we get to Belladonna. Well, that's where you lose me. Now let me refer to my music dictionary. Logan, was this song popular at all?
No, none of these songs were popular.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Well,
actually, Danny, it's funny you mentioned that. I was just talking to Sydney before we did the show. I think this album was the only place they released singles from this record was Japan. of all places.
And what was
Wow.
I think it was Natural Thing, and maybe I'm a Loser. I don't think Belladonna was.
No.
no?
Yeah, they won't know.
Yeah,
They
I
could
don't
have
know.
tried, I guess. I mean, it's different. You know?
Don't know why it was. All right,
Different, all right.
nothing really to say about it. I don't want to say anything negative. Somebody liked it in the band, and it got on the album. So I'm just going to leave it there. Reasons Love, the next tune, starts off with a cool 70s guitar riff. It's a driving song. Verse 1, great chorus, and verse 2, a little better in the chorus. I mean, the chorus is building. Michael does a nice solo in it using minor pentatonics and minor scales, but this wasn't one of my favorites. It's just a good song, probably much better live than the album cut. Highway Lady, that's a good song. Man, this is an epic concert tune.
Yeah.
The energy up, and it's on the upswing, and you can just imagine what the crowds would be doing on this rocker. Man, this could be a super closing song.
Yeah.
You just got to hear more after you've heard this.
Encore.
Right?
Yeah.
Verse 1, chorus 1, fantastic. Verse 2, chorus 2, fantastic. It's solo time, and Michael pulls out a beautiful melodic ripper, and which he's always been known for. Chorus 3, and we're headed down to the ending. Can I listen to it again? Yeah, that's a great song. I love it. The next tune is called On With Action.
On with the action, yeah.
Yeah, On With the Action. Sorry, did I say On With Action?
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry.
Just thinking about the Forced album cover.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
God.
still thinking about forcing it.
Yeah.
Faucet.
Getting it on. Uh-oh.
Yeah, getting the old push.
Oh, God.
This is a very slowed down tempo tune. It's Sid, stop me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Making me laugh because
It's
you're
my fault.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, really. Come on.
One of my favorite tunes. Let's see if Michael makes it salvageable during a solo. Yep, tone is fantastic. Some of Michael's melodic playing at the beginning, and then Michael tears it up halfway through. I'd call this a total save for the song. A Fool in Love. Starts off with a sassy groove. Yeah, Fool in Love. This is a fun rocker. I can see people clapping to the cowbell, like in concert. This is just a good old party rock tune. Martian Landscape. Song starts off with electric piano, and which has been run through a vibrato or has a vibrato in it. I can see where the title comes from. They're trying to create that,
spacey.
Yeah, an image, a soundscape of image of a Martian landscape. I think this was a great attempt.
Well, the first two albums were space rock.
Yeah,
kind of going.
The first two albums were space rock.
That's right.
Yeah.
The band comes in, and it's a ballad type song. This is one of my favorite ballads, actually.
Okay.
By UFO that I can think of. So that's my take on this album. It isn't my favorite UFO album, but there are great, like I said, there's great songs on every UFO album ever produced.
Yeah.
Michael's on it. There's going to be something great on it.
Cool.
So
what would you say is your favorite on there?
I don't think I wrote that down. Let me see if I did. No, I didn't. That's
really liked Highway Lady, Danny. I remember that.
I love Highway Lady. I love Natural Thing. I mean, that's That's a fucking rocker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. The good songs on here are, once again, very hard to pick one of the good ones, you know?
Yeah.
I'll go with Highway Lady.
Cool.
I'll go with
Cool.
Highway.
Cool. So yeah, so we'll go around again. So Brian, Logan, me. Brian, Logan, Christina, then me. What's your favorites off of this?
Yep. Highway Lady as well. I think that's a highlight of the album.
Cool. Be interesting once we get to me based off of what Danny said. All right, Logan.
Kind of a tough one, man. This record's a lot better than I remember it being. You know, I don't know. I've always kind of like.
Yeah, it is.
I was the second side of this album. I always kind of thought kind of teetered off, but like this time I played it, I don't think so. You know, I'll go Can You Roller today.
Okay.
Cool slide work from Schenker, and yeah, just love that tune. I think Andy Parker's playing some double bass on there.
Yep.
You know, just high energy, man.
Yes,
high energy song. Yeah.
Great song.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Christina.
That's my favorite too. Can You Roller? Schenker's
Awesome.
fiery guitar solos over Raymond's melodic keys that are layered. Way's solid bass. Of course, I love bass. You know that. And
yeah, he's good.
Very high energy too.
And Parker's steady drumming. Let's give him credit too.
Yeah.
Great drummer. Yep.
Distinct melodic riffs and melodic interplay, and Schenker's emotive blues infused leads.
Cool. Well, this is where I go off track, and Danny's gonna feel bad. This might be my second favorite of these albums.
Okay.
And On With the Action is my favorite song.
Which one?
On With the Action. I actually really love that song. That kind of slow, bluesy, kind of heavy vibe to it. Love the solo. I've always loved that song. I don't know.
You got to realize I don't listen to the albums like maybe you do.
Yeah, I've probably listened to it 1,000 times.
I was learning from them.
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
You know, so
yeah,
perspective. I don't agree with you at all. I mean, no, not at all.
Yeah, I just think the whole there's no bad albums actually. Out of any, all these albums are great. So
no,
very great.
Yeah, even to rank this, I don't know, it's hard. I mean, I think these are all like solid 8s and 9s. It's just
I agree.
Maybe like one song on each of them that prevent it from pushing it up to a 10, but like I think it's all solid all the way through. So so that brings us to Christina. So let's talk some Lights Out.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to my notes here. Okay. All right. On overall, it's a landmark release in melodic hard rock. Known for balancing powerful riffs and his sophisticated arrangements featuring Schenker's precise guitar work and Raymond's keys, and produced iconic tracks like Too Hot to Handle, Lights Out, and the epic ballad Love to Love. That was an overview.
Ballad. I like that. Love to Love.
It's a good ballad.
Yeah.
On Hot to Handle, I rated that as 4 out of 5. I really love that one. It's a high energy song with the chunky rhythm. Melodic lead guitar lines with driving rhythm section, co-written by Phil Mogg and Pete Way. The song captures Schenker's signature guitar work. And then if we go to number 2, which is Just Another Suicide, it's kind of a little confusing because it's catchy, upbeat music, and which confuses because the lyrics are like the narrator seems to want to commit suicide, So, but then he's even not sure. He's pondering. He's still pondering the idea. So I rated that one a 3. Actually, that wasn't my favorite, but it's a very good song. But it wasn't one of my favorites. Try Me, I rated that a 3 too. It's a ballad. grand semi-classical opening with a prominent piano playing arpeggios. Is that how you pronounce it? Arpeggios.
Arpeggios.
I'm trying to get this right.
You're doing great.
Shifting to a melodic feel with what sounds like a cello, then exploding into awful or orchestral sound with a full string ensemble. This song is really wild, with Moog's vocals all but built around. I wish I could read right. That core piano riff, motif. So I really like the song. It's pretty good. I don't know why I gave it just a 3. Now this Lights Out, of course, I gave that a 5. I would say that was my favorite. It features a significant instrumental intro with atmospheric strings and Schenkler's signature guitar work building a famous dual guitar solo with searing leads and motifs. Supported by Way's bass, which I love, of course, and Parker's drums and Raymond's keys, rhythm guitar, creating a progressive and rock sound with dynamic ebb and flow, especially noted in the later half. All right, ebb and flow. Explain that to me, Danny.
Well, ebb and flow is they're opposites. It's not really a musical term. It's an expression.
Okay.
So it's like yin and yang.
Okay.
Yeah, ebb and flow.
All right, thank you. That makes sense.
Cool.
All right, what's next? After Lights Out, we got Getting Ready. I gave that a 4. I really like that a lot. It's a classical hard rock build-up with Schenkler's signature melodic guitar work, driven by Way's prominent keys and Parker's steady drums, showcasing Schenkler's solo with bluesy leads and soaring bends over driving chords, building intensity into the chorus. Charismatic of the Fawcett era. Does that make sense? That sounds more like the Fawcett era?
Yeah, it does.
And then we got Alone Again Or. I gave that a 4. I really like that one too. It's featuring a distinctive blend of melodic bass, drums, and distinctive orchestral mariachi style horns. I really like this song a lot. Trumpets and trombones with flutes and piccolos, creating melancholic yet grand sound, especially prominent on the chorus and instrumental breaks, giving that signature 70s prog rock sound.
Well, that's actually a cover song, believe it or not. It's by the band
Is
Love.
it really?
Yeah, it's by the band Love.
Yeah.
The original
Love,
song it's basically a progressive rock song, so that's why. Yeah, it's actually a cover.
I really like that a lot. I really like that, and I really like the lyrics too.
Yeah, it's a bit out of place for a UFO tune, but they did a great job on it.
Yeah, they changed it.
I didn't know it was a cover.
It's weird, yeah.
And then Electric Phase, that's a melodic rock track marked by dual guitar work, driving bass, and distinctive melodic soloing from Schenkler. It is a standout, often noted for its double-tracked guitar solos and intense clean playing. And then we got, last but not least, Love to Love, which is, I gave that a 5 too. I know it's a slower ballad, but it's really good.
It's a good one.
Bass line, the key solo, and the layering overdubs, and featuring a lush orchestral strings, horns, arranged by Alan McMillan, alongside Ramus keys, clean acoustic guitars, and electric leads, with distinct sections including arpeggios, palm muted power chords. You have to explain that one to me. With unison bends and a dynamic layered structure, incorporating clean electric, acoustic, and prominent piano, building to orchestral finish. That's a really good song. I love that. I say that's my favorite ballad, and this is my favorite album. I give this a 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. Yeah. Oh boy, favorite songs on that. Sorry, what would you say is your favorite? You said Love to Love would be your favorite?
No, my favorite was oh goodness.
Lights Out.
Lights Out. Yeah, Lights Out was my favorite. Yeah. Lights Out.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of 4s in there, so it's hard to choose, but Lights Out really stands out.
Oh yeah, it's a solid album. When I saw Schenker, and when they played Love to Love, he extended the solo at the end. It just went nuts. It was just
I would love to see that.
It was so great seeing that live. It was phenomenal. And the guy he had singing was great. Yeah. So favorite songs. So yeah, Brian, what would you go with for that?
Oh man, I love this album, but I grew up on this album. Grew up on this one. So
this was their highest selling album out of all.
It's a 10. It's a 10 all the way through. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like
I believe this was their highest selling in U.S.
Yeah, this was the only one that really sold in the U.S. at all in the first place. Like, yeah.
Well, from Germany. So, Love to Love, I like a lot. I think Lights Out is probably going to be my pick off of this, just because it reminds me of, maybe it's the other way around, but that Mob Rules kind of Sabbath kind of energy. So, but yeah, this album is just phenomenal. I definitely have it. Another thing with this album, don't buy the remix, don't buy the remastered, because he went in and changed a lot of the original solos. So even like Love to Love,
why would you do that?
it's all been changed.
Why would you do that?
Even at the ending, when he's really wailing and going nuts on that solo on Lights Out, he changed that. So I mean, just buyer beware. If you don't have it, I understand that you kind of get.
Rudolph does the solos. No, I'm kidding.
Just be careful with that album, because he changed so much from the original to whatever this remaster was.
Weird.
He did. They released all these
beyond
albums
remastering
again.
it when you're just replacing stuff.
Oh man,
remastering.
Dude, when I heard that he was coming out with the remaster, I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear it. I heard it, dude. It ripped the heart out of me. It took the whole guts out of the whole feel of what he did
used to
when he was younger.
Solos, but yeah.
I don't know why people do that. No, Dave Mustaine did the same thing with his stuff, and it was fine if he just left it alone. He went in and he changed everything. Now it ruins the flow. It doesn't sound the same. It doesn't hit the same. But man, yeah, I'm gonna go Lights Out all day. I love that song.
Don't fix it if it ain't broken.
Right. Yeah. I saw him with the six different singers on the.
Yeah, he brought back a lot of his original sing. Like he had a bunch of guys that sang for him throughout his solo career, right?
It was awesome, but yeah, he loves to talk. He loves to talk a lot of smack too. So it was that kind of kind of deflated the evening, but I was expecting it to happen anyway, because he does that every show.
I've noticed he's very appreciative of the fans, and he acts really well, good with the fans, treats fans like gold. But with other musicians, he can't get along with anybody. It's the strangest thing. It's weird.
Yeah,
you get along with
nice,
too emotional.
Strangers, very approachable. If you go up to him, I want a picture, whatever.
You get along with his own brother.
Can't get along with his brother or band members. It's very odd. He's just
He says
Yeah.
his brother stole all his ideas.
I don't know. It's just, yeah.
That's what he said on stage too, and we were just rolling our eyes like, come
He
on,
starts
get to the
off
next
show
song.
with
Let's
that.
go.
You know, he plays like Rocky Like a Hurricane live.
You gotta just play, dude. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God.
Bring the drama into it,
That's
please.
pretty
Oh
funny.
yeah, keep the drama out, keep the politics out. Just get up there and play. Shut
That's
up.
right. Play.
And then get off and thank
I
everybody.
mean, he seems like he'd be a cool guy to hang out with, but then just don't bring up certain topics. Don't bring up like former
Other
band members.
musicians.
How's Rudolph doing? So
Yeah, don't say Rudolph. That'll get him going.
Does he play that at Christmas time? Does he even play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer at Christmas time?
Probably not.
Does it
It gives him PTSD. Probably he's got PTSD of that song.
Cool.
That's hilarious.
So Logan, what would you go with off of Lights Out?
All right, so I seen L said it. I'm going with the ballad, man, and not Love to Love. I'm going with
Okay.
the other ballad.
Yeah.
Try
That's
Me.
respectful.
Love that song, man.
You're going Try
Love-
Me.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, love Schenker's lead on that, man. That's probably some of the prettiest, beautifulest Schenker like emotional lead guitar ever.
Yeah, it's
to me.
most-
I mean, I love that, man, and it matches what Phil is doing in the lyrics. You know, it's kind of like what Brian was saying. I mean, these guys like hated each other, but like listen to the music
I
they
mean,
make.
I'm sure there was a point where they got along and they were great friends, but then just
Yeah.
kind of fell apart.
It's just crazy, man. A song
Yeah.
like
They
that. I mean,
still wanted
that
to
thing is
make
just
music.
beautiful, man.
They still wanted to make money, so I guess they put the differences aside.
I don't know
But
what they
there's-
even argued about. They didn't even speak the same language, so it's just like,
There's like
Were
4 or 5 songs you could
Yeah.
pick off. I mean, this album's a classic. You know, I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
no
covers
doubt
and-
about it.
yeah.
Yes.
Who
I
said
love
they
it.
could
Looks like
put
Joe
me
Perry on
cover?
the front.
Oh, no, that's Logan on the cover. Where is he?
Very-
Yeah, the
It looks
cover's
like-
a little ridiculous, but you know,
Is that
like
Phil?
Joe
I think
Perry.
it is, right? That's Phil on the
Is it?
cover.
is Michael back here? Isn't
Schenker's
that
there.
Michael?
I don't know what the hell he's doing back there. I don't know. Yeah, weird album cover.
You have to
None
wonder.
of their album covers are like really,
sometimes.
but yeah, this one's probably the best of the album covers. Like it's the least weird, I guess,
I wonder if that's Hypnosis.
compared to they're all
I
Hypnosis,
think
right?
they all
Oh,
are,
yeah?
Brian. Yeah, I think all of these
Oh,
are.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think
Figured
they
that one
stopped
was.
after. It's kind of funny. I think they stopped after Schenker left, didn't they? I don't think No Place
Yeah.
to Run. I don't think any of them are.
Yeah, it's
So-
weird. It's like, oh, he's not there anymore. We're not doing your covers anymore.
Well, you know, it's funny too. It's like they were working on Scorpions covers too, so it's like maybe the cover of Love Drive could have been the cover to one of these. You
Right.
know, think about the cover of Love Drive being the cover to No Heavy Petting. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, yeah, that's like wow.
I like the no heavy
With the
petting.
hand and gum.
I like.
Oh,
monkeys
I
also.
like I like the No Heavy Petting cover too. I like all these
Like
covers. I
that.
mean, they're strange.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
didn't help them make sales. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
it's cool.
yeah, cool.
I
Daniel,
look
what
more
you
at the
go on?
music than the cover.
Yeah.
The covers are cool, but still.
Yeah, some people judge stuff though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Back then, yeah, because there was no way to
I
hear it
listened
ahead of
to it
time, right?
first.
You just saw it and it's like, oh, that looks stupid. I'm not buying that. Just
Can't do that shit. Can't do that. You
I
miss
mean,
a lot of good music if
I'd
you do
probably
that.
just look at the back, see what the band looks like. Oh yeah, it looks like a rock band. I'll buy that. Yeah.
That's the coolest part about buying these to me because I didn't grow up with all the, you know, albums and stuff, looking at the back, you know, because I've seen the front on the computer and, you know, the TV, and I've never seen the back covers of some of these. Like No Heavy Petting's pretty funny. Like they're all sharing the tube. It's like,
I like the cover of Love. My mom didn't quite get it when I bought it with my allowance. Oh boy. The bubblegum lady.
So you guys were lucky. You drove the bus and you had music. When I drove the bus to school, there was no tunes to listen to.
Yeah.
But then I drove to school, at least when I was 16.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay.
Then I had AM to FM, thank God.
Danny,
Yeah,
what would you go with?
I'm old.
Oh gosh. I went with Lights Out.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
going to put the title track on this one. This song is fire. It's
Okay.
still fire, and it always will be fire. It's from the epic galloping rhythm to the blistering solos. This has to be on every guitar player's playlist.
Yeah.
For learning.
Wow, yeah.
Back in the day. I mean, this song has to be in the top 10 of the best rock songs that ever were written. It has to be in the top.
I agree.
what a great song this is. And of course, there are tons of other songs in this album that are really good, but this one's
The best.
This one takes the cake. Lights Out takes
Out
the cake.
in London.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
love it. I love that song.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh man, I'm torn on this one because the first UFO song, oddly enough, that I heard was Too Hot to Handle. Because my dad made like my dad used to put all of his he'd take songs off of some of his vinyl records and just make mixed cassette tapes with it. And the first song on one of them was Too Hot to Handle. I think the second one was Budgie, breaking out all the house rules. But yeah, the first one was Too Hot to Handle. So I remember hearing that a lot. So I've always loved that song. So it's probably my pick because it's one of the first ones I heard, and I've always loved that, and actually kind of made me start listening to UFO more. But yeah, it's hard not to choose Lights Out, but I'll just go today to Too Hot to Handle because it's just a great up-tempo rock song. The solo is awesome. The chorus is memorable. It's just a fun song. But yeah, Lights Out is phenomenal. That's one of the all-time greatest title tracks in rock history. That's just a phenomenal song.
I love it.
It's been done actually quite a few times. The Swedish band Europe, they ended up doing a version of it later on in their career, and they've played it live. And they knocked it out of the park too. And they changed the lyrics. They're playing that at home in Sweden, and they changed it to Lights Out in Sweden. Cool. Lots of bands do that song wherever they're playing that night. I think UFO even might have done that, playing like if they were in Chicago, Lights Out in Chicago, Lights Out in here. Yeah. But yeah, it's a total energetic song as well. So that's
I love the lyrics.
I'll cheat and do a tie, but no, I'll just go Too Hot to Handle for now. But yeah, Lights Out is also, and even Love to Love. It's a ballad, but the build up to that solo at the end is just phenomenal. Like I think I'd probably give this album a 10. There's no skippers on there. Like I just love the whole thing.
It's too bad they had to fade it out at the end because there's so much more going on when they were fading it out. He was really getting warmed up, you know.
Yeah,
imagine like five more minutes.
Yeah. The producer walked in. Okay, here, unplug the amp.
That's enough. That's
enough, Michael.
I think was this the first one Ron Nevison worked with them with?
Yes.
Yeah, Ron Nevison started playing.
We haven't mentioned, Paul Raymond. Paul Raymond joined in on rhythm guitar and keyboards on Lights Out.
This record, yeah.
So that gave Michael more chance to shine because he didn't have to do rhythm as much live, and it would give them a fuller sound, anyways, right? Because he does like a lot of double tracking and there's riffs going on while the solos, and you can't do both. So Paul kind of was brought in. They were able to get a fuller sound live, I imagine, when Paul joined the band. And he's a fantastic player. I love some of his riffs on the album.
I think when people think of UFO, they think of that lineup, you know, with Paul there. So.
And Paul Raymond's no longer with us. He passed away. I think who else is
Paul gone? Pete Way's gone.
Paul and Pete Way are both gone, actually. Yeah. So so 2/4
R.I.P.
of this lineup is basically gone now. Another weird album, like with and that's Michael, right?
I like that cover.
It's weird that he's just on the cover by himself. I guess is that supposed to be Phil, and that's like Pete, I guess. I don't know. So then where's I'm trying to look for the other guys, but I don't really. Yeah, it's weird. You got 3 of the guys on the cover, but no one else. This is kind of strange. But
those are the three main guys.
Yeah. I guess
Marble.
Poor Andy's left out of it.
You shouldn't leave anybody out personally, you know.
I guess maybe that's them on the back then. They kind of you flip it over and there's the rest of them actually. Good. Yeah. Weird album cover.
Don't leave out.
Really strange.
Is he wearing that dead skunk on his head?
Weird.
Hey, that's this is my favorite logo though that they ever had.
Or something here on the back.
I love that logo they had on this.
Really strange. But as far as like the music, I got my notes here. Oh boy, I wrote lots. So it starts off with "Only You Can Rock Me." Starts off with a very Kiss-like riff almost. Kind of has that kind of rock and roll Kiss riff there, and then keyboards come in, which kind of provide the song with a filler song. Filler sound is what I meant to put. I don't know why fuller sound throughout. I like the keyboard sound on this album in general, as it doesn't bury the guitars. It actually kind of complements it, goes along with it. Song is super catchy and should have been a huge hit for them that still gets airplay on radio. I don't know what the hell, like, you hear that song, that should just be, as soon as it starts, it should be like, even the chorus, like, why wasn't this monumental? This should be talked about as like one of the, this, people should be like saying, oh, I'm sick of that song because it's so overplayed, but it's just, yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's super catchy. Like I said, should have been a huge hit.
Yes.
Crazy to me it wasn't. Chorus is super catchy, and there's even a really memorable post-chorus, I guess you could call it. It's a bit slower, and it slows down a little bit, but that part's still great. Some really cool keyboards, like it's kind of almost dark, sort of, like almost sounds like a, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, a really cool keyboard section right before Michael's really melodic guitar solo, which is very memorable. I just think it's a really well-crafted song, and kind of reminds me a little bit of April Wine, actually, somewhat. I think this should have been a huge hit. Like, this song just, I don't know, right off the gate, I don't know why this wasn't a huge hit. I don't know what the hell happened. This should have broke them. This should have at least been the album that broke them, because there's a few songs on here that are so radio hit sounding. Like, it's just, I don't get it.
Especially after the momentum. Especially after Momentum Lights Out gave them, it's just weird.
I don't get that. Lights Out kind of got them in the door a little bit, but this, I don't know what happened. So then, yeah, Pack It Up and Go. I'll say that now. I think I'd probably get into the Pack It Up and Go. I'll probably pick as my favorite off of this. Awesome. This is UFO going full Zeppelin mode with the really powerful drumming from Andy on here. His drums on this album in general. Jimmy Page like riffing from, I'm assuming, Paul, because I think he does all the rhythm guitar on this. So I'll give Paul some credit because he's got some great riffing and rhythm playing on this, and Michael throws in all these leads in between. And chorus again, also super catchy and memorable, with Phil's delivering great vocal performance as well. Again, this should have been a huge hit, as it is still sort of radio friendly, but still a heavy rocking song, because that chorus just really sticks in your head. And it's just very catchy. I always hear this one in my head. Michael's just playing his ass off throughout the song. Just a great song. Love Pack It Up and Go. Then we get to Arbory Hill. So this is like a short little acoustic piece with flute. There's like a string section. I think the flute's probably being done on the keyboards by Paul Raymond, but the rhythm guitar player. But it's got kind of this cool medieval feel. Has a cool sound to it. I mean, I would have preferred it almost being the opening track, though, as like an intro to the album or something. It's kind of weird placement to me, like being just a third song on the album, just kind of squashed in between like two songs. It's kind of strange that they placed it there, because it's just like this short little 1 minute and a half thing. Kind of should have been like maybe just like an intro to the album, not like in between two songs. It's a bit odd with the placement, but other than that, it's actually a great piece of music. It's actually sounds really cool. And then brings it to Ain't No Baby. This one's a bit slower tempo, but I think it's a great bluesy rocker. More great vocals from Phil. Has a bit of almost a Free Bad Company feel to it, I find.
Sydney, I think that, and I think the Babies sometimes too. I could hear John Waite singing that song. Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a catchy chorus on there as well. Great guitar melody, actually, before Michael goes into the solo, which is also very melodic and suits the song well. Yeah, it's just another really good, memorable song that is always stuck in my head. And this is where we start to drop off a little bit. Looking out for number one. Never really personally did much for me. I know there's probably people that love it. I find it drags on a bit at the very end when you just keep saying looking out for number one for about a minute and a half. Could have cut it a little bit shorter. But that said, I still think this should have been like a number one, number two, three hit. Because you hear that chorus, just the general sound of it. It's a power ballad, basically. This should have been like, here comes the Kiss reference. This should have been their Beth, basically. This should have been the song that all like the rockers hated, but still became like a huge hit anyways. But like, this should have broke them, like just commercially from that viewpoint. Just like the chorus sounds like one of those ballads you would hear on the radio all day. And Phil does sound great. I'll give it, like, it's a well-written song. There is a few different parts to it, like when it speeds up at that one part and there's a guitar solo. Just not a song I would really go out of my way to listen to too much. Just not really my thing. But when I hear it, I still think, why the hell was this not like a number one radio hit or something? Like this, like ballads always do well. I don't know why the hell this one didn't. It's perfect for that time. It's not like this was like an older style of thing. Like this was perfect for the time that it came out. That should have been an enormous song for them. So I don't know what the hell happened with that, but yeah.
Yep.
Then Hot and Ready. See, this I love too. As the title suggests, this song comes in hot and ready with a really cool riff along with some great leads. Then there's another riff that kind of comes in, sort of goes throughout the song, but it's a little bit hidden because then there's like another chord, like power chords over top of it. But that riff that starts, it's very Deep Purple sounding. That riff that comes in right at the very beginning, and then yeah, the main verses kick in. Also, some very interesting lyrics, like yeah, slip in the back door and slip it out of whatever you're into. Alrighty, okay. Logan, explain
Bill's getting
that.
raunchy. Bill's getting raunchy, man. Uh-oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
And again,
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't thinking that way. Maybe it's just.
I think it's like
Right.
double meaning. Yeah. And then yeah, just it's a great song though. Yeah, really, really weird lyrics, but another song that's super catchy, full of memorable riffs and lead work. Just a kick-ass hard rock song. The ending even throws a cowbell in there, which kind of adds to it because they kind of repeat the verses in, but then they throw in a cowbell, so it changes up the sound actually. So I thought that was cool that they did that to change it up at the end. So then this is one. I was kind of having a debate with this with my dad. He tells me he doesn't hear it, but I don't know. I hear it. Cherry. This one reminds me a lot of John Cougar Mellencamp. It's the really early stuff though, like we was doing under just Johnny Cougar, like before even John.
You said that. I hear it a lot in the verses of the song.
Yes,
Yeah, I agree.
not so much his voice itself; it's the way he's singing. He sings really fast, like with like a stutter almost. Kind of just does this really fast, like stuttery kind of singing. Music itself is kind of like what John was doing around this time. If you go listen to like a biography and like the really old stuff before he even was known, especially like the keyboard sounds on there. Decent song with a fun chorus. Doesn't just get me excited though, like the other songs. And I liked some of the John Cougar Mellencamp stuff, but yeah, it's not my favorite on the album.
Scarecrow.
And then yeah, that's a good song. I do like that. So yeah, You Don't Fool Me. This brings it back up again though for me. Really cool, memorable riff. Starts off the song with some really cool leads thrown in throughout the song. Another fun rocker with a catchy, again, this whole album full of like catchy, memorable choruses. Michael gives a fantastic guitar solo on this one as well. Still playing, he's like playing a lot of leads throughout the song at the very end as well. Yeah, very memorable and catchy to go along with the other catchy rockers on the album. And this is looking out for number one reprise or reprise. It's I actually like this more than the full song itself, not just because it's shorter, but like instead of being a full-on ballad, there's actually no vocals on this, so Phil's not singing; it's an instrumental. But the guitar melody that's there instead of where I guess the vocals would be, very Queen Brian May. I'm like, is Brian May playing on this? Like it sounds total like Brian May style guitar playing. So I thought that was really cool, just this short little throwback to that song. I almost think that lead should have just been mixed into the full version of the song. I don't know. I think it's a cool little instrumental piece, but yeah, and then one more for the rodeo. You see, I think this song has Phil's best vocal performance on this album. I really love his voice to begin with, but I really love it on this song for some reason. Great rocker again with cowbell throughout. Great riffing and lead work as always. Another song that fits the sound of this album overall. Just another great song, and even like the drumming on all these songs here. I'm not a big production guy, but like the drums are so loud on here. Maybe Andy's just hitting them harder, but like his drums on here, he's going full Bonham on this album. Like he's, like I said, especially on Pack It Up and Go. Like he's just nailing it. He's such a good drummer.
That's pretty, yeah.
And then where am I? Yeah, so just another great song. And then it ends with Born to Lose. This one I'm not too crazy about. It's another ballad with string arrangements, but it's not really typically my thing. But on the guitar solo on here, it's weird because I don't care for like the rest of the song all that much. The vocal melodies a bit, I don't know, the vocal melodies of the verses and chorus don't really do much for me. But I honestly think this might actually be his best guitar solo on the album. So it's kind of a weird song for me because the rest of the song I'm just like, But then when the solo comes in, I'm like, well, now here's the song. So he takes a song that like is like whatever, but then the solo is like a highlight, and even that solo is very reminiscent of Brian May to me as well. Like I just think his solo on that is fantastic. But yeah, I think it's overall a really strong album. And actually, it's funny enough, though I say all that, despite it being my least favorite of these 5, I'd still give it a solid 8 out of 10. Like there's all these other ones are probably like 9s, 9.5, 8.5, but I still think this is solid. Like, yeah. And I don't skip anything, even though I'm not crazy on some of this. I'll still let them play, and I'm not like, oh, when's this song gonna end? But like, yeah, I think it's a solid album. Weird artwork too, but yeah. So yeah, my favorite. So my favorite would be Pack It Up and Go. So what are your favorites off of this? Going Brian, Logan, Danny, and Christina.
Yeah, I really like the Pack It Up and Go. You described that album very well. It's not. I think I almost want to put it above Lights Out, but I just can't. I don't have the time spent with it in that sense. But yeah,
maybe that's it. Like it's the one
album.
I'm least familiar with, so I'd have to listen to it more. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I
and
know
when I
it's a
say least
grower.
favorite, I still gave it an 8. So it's not like this album sucked.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, the Pack It Up and Go, like you said, with the Zeppelin kind of sound, and it sounded different for them, for me. So I liked it. But
it's Jimmy Monroe playing the drums on that. Oh, I love Jimmy.
Yeah,
that interview was so much fun. Oh my God, those stories. Yeah, sorry, Brian. Continue.
No, it's okay. No, yeah, but you're right. It's got a lot of instrumental more than the other albums.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there is an instrumental per album. I'm not sure if they did that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I guess there would be. There's an instrumental on each album, isn't there?
On each album, yeah.
Yeah. This one has
So,
2? No, 1. This one's got 1. Oh, yeah, 1. But it's really just a reprise of another song, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess if you count that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's 1, really, yeah.
They just remastered, released that last year. Oh no, I'm sorry, 2024. I'm sorry, 2024 they released it.
I think there was a lot of bonus stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's changed anything on it, because I haven't listened to that version. I've listened to the
Bill
original.
Mellencamp. God.
I do want to mention before I talk about Obsession. I didn't when I talked about Forces. There's a good version on YouTube, probably. I listened to it on Spotify, but it's like a deluxe version, and it's got like this gig they did at the record plant in New York, I think.
Oh, wow.
But it's really worth listening to, man. I mean, they're on fire on that gig. Sounds like it's recorded for radio kind of thing, because they get introduced and everything. It kind of reminds me of AC/DC when they did the thing for Atlantic. I think it came in the Bonfire box set. I can't remember what that's called, but they get like introduced on the radio, and pretty awesome. But yeah, we'll get into Obsession. There was 5 songs on this I could have picked. I thought about.
Oh, Michael.
Oh boy. I thought about Only You Can Rock Me. I thought about Pack It Up and Go. Thought about Hot and Ready, which was Tommy P's pick.
Nice.
I thought about You Don't Fool Me, and I thought about one more for the rodeo. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with You Don't Fool Me, man. That's a great song. Yeah,
Good.
I love that lyric.
Put it in my head when you say the title.
Yeah.
So.
That chorus, man. Yeah, that chorus is awesome.
It's just the words, but like it's catchy.
Yeah, some great leads from Michael, like usual. He's really, really starting to peak here as a guitar player, and he'd take that even further when he started the, MSG up, in a way, I feel. Yeah, plenty of great melodic, songs all over the record to me. So,
cool.
Yeah, I could have went with any of them tracks. But yeah, You Don't Fool Me.
Nice. Danny.
I'm going to go with Only You Could Rock Me.
Yeah, I almost went with that because they're so catchy and radio sounding.
You're right.
Pure candy. And...
When I saw him live, I think I mentioned that twice. It's just, I mean, crowd goes nuts. And what a party tune. I mean, if you're at a concert, what a great song to come on. Everybody's in a great mood, jumping up and down, and throwing out the rock and roll sign, and it's just
lay down.
It's a great song.
Yeah,
this is another album packed with great tunes. I mean, you got Pack It Up and Go, Hot and Red. I do like Cherry.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like we all said. I think we've all said that their albums are great. Mm-hmm. Why they didn't do more than they did, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, they influenced. I never met a guitar player, never, that didn't love Michael Schenker.
No one's gonna say, "Oh, I don't like Michael." It's like
Never,
I
never.
know
and
the
if they
story.
are, they're just being full of crap. It's like, yeah, okay. You don't like
I know why
Schenker,
Michael
really.
loved.
Everybody got something from that guy, you know. Yeah.
They were jealous if they didn't like him. I mean, the guy is great. He contributed a lot to rock music. This band contributed an awful lot to rock and roll in the 70s and its growth. Hell, I mean, I'm with all of you. I think all these albums are at least an 8 to a 10, all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think what
Danny.
keeps him interesting. I mean, this is what he said. He says like since like late 70s, he doesn't listen to any music because he's like, I want to stay original and not copy anybody, and because you'll just do it even if you're not even trying to. You'll play a riff because you've heard it before and not even realize you're taking it from somebody.
Yeah.
So he's like, I always try to stay original and I don't really follow any music, and I just
That's cool.
yeah. Which is weird because when you kind of enjoy other people's music, but I guess he wants to just try to focus on his own thing and not listen to anyone else. It's weird, but yeah. But,
To answer you, Danny, there was a live album that they were recording, and there was a lot of like flaws that Michael heard, and he didn't want to have that released because he said that he'd be able to hear it. The producer said nobody can tell, just you. You're the only person that can tell. He was like, yeah, well, I want to fix it for me.
very picky.
And
yeah.
and they wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him fix stuff. He wanted to go back in. He wanted to touch some things up. He wanted to redo some stuff. And on his way out, he said, "Poor rock bottom." And he walked out the studio, and they hadn't talked to him in years after that. So that's how he quit.
It's just wild.
But I don't know if that's for the Strangers of the Night or if it's that other one.
No, I think it's from Strangers.
Logan.
I think it's from Strangers.
Yeah, I think that is Strangers.
Strangers,
He
yeah.
left in the middle of that tour and was replaced by Paul Chapman.
I think that's a little bit too anal, but
he's very picky.
That album was awesome.
You know, each artist has their own.
He's too emotional.
Their own way to go and their own. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I've got plenty of mistakes on my albums, and I mean, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
And I do recall
the general public's not going to be sitting there listening to it. Oh my God, you hear what Michael did on that one little part?
No, of course not.
No one does that.
Come on, Michael, you're being nitpicky at this point.
Yeah, it was.
I remember what tune it was.
Why shit in the pepper?
The engineer came into the studio. I'm in the studio by myself putting down my lead tracks, and he threw in a roll of toilet paper. He goes, "Get your shit together."
What? That's actually funny.
I just laughed and it went well. But
TP for your bunghole.
Yeah, that's kind of fun story. But anyway, you know, sometimes you can be anal about something that's very important to you.
Yeah.
Some things, like the producer said, nobody's going to hear that but you. So, you know,
toilet paper and anal, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
TP for your bunghole.
Oh my God.
TP for the bunghole.
Cornholio. I am Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole, but I have no bunghole.
Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh.
I better stop laughing. I won't be able to
X-rated show. Oh boy. So. Oh my God, I forgot what you went with now. I think you picked like 4 songs. Oh, you went Only You Can Rock Me, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Christina, what are you going with?
Pack it up and go.
Pack it up and go. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it showcases Schenkler's melodic leads over driving drums, bass, and a rhythm guitar building tension with layers of electric acoustic guitars and keys, typical of hard rock style, where instrumental passages emphasize emotion, guitar virtuosity within the song structure, rather than a traditional separate breakdown. Sorry, I stutter.
It's all right.
It's my reading. I go from one line to the other. It's hard to follow.
Yeah. No, but Pack It, yeah, some great stuff on here. Like,
It
I
is.
love that song.
Yeah, back it up.
I liked it with more listens. Like, I listened to it the first time. I was like, oh, it's okay. It's not as good as the other album. It's average. But then I played it more, and I'm like, okay, there's
That one
actually
got me
more
right
to it.
away. That one got me right away.
It's
For
just,
sure.
yeah, I got into it more the more I played it. Like, but none of the stuff is bad. Like, it's all
No,
like,
none of it's bad. It's not like you can't
This-
put an album on and you got to skip.
this is like one of the most underrated 5 album runs in the 70s. Like, what the hell?
Yes.
Just unreal. Like,
Mhm.
so many albums in just a short span, and it just didn't go anywhere, unfortunately. Like, I'm sure they played a lot of shows,
Damn
but
shame.
just a shame. Everyone knows Schenker. It's just unfortunately
Yeah.
general public probably not. Like, the rock people know him, but like he's not really a household name, really. Like,
No.
it's
the band
unfortunate
needs
'cause he's so
play.
talented. But he kind of like sidestepped that himself, anyways. Like, he never wanted to play in another person's band. He always wanted to do his own thing, which I get, because then you lose creative control over anything, mostly.
Like
If you're
Rory.
hired,
Rory
but
wanted to do the same thing.
Yeah. a lot of Rory and Michael Schenker's decisions. He was offered to be in the Rolling Stones, turned that down. Same band, actually, because Rory was offered that.
Yep. Yeah.
Schenker turned down the Stones. I think it actually might have been the same gig to replace Mick Taylor, actually.
Oh wow.
So
Cool.
he had, he didn't want any part of that. Ozzy asked him for Blizzard of Oz. He told Ozzy, "Pay me a king's ransom and I'll do it."
Oh God.
And Sharon ain't gonna do that. So yeah, he just I
Ah,
get it.
they
Yeah,
should've
I
played
don't wanna
together.
play
Should have
for
played
other-
with Ozzy though. That's a mistake, maybe.
Yeah, imagine if he
That would
took
have been
it off.
good. That would have been good stuff.
Yeah.
Sharon forbid Ozzy to hang out with UFO after a while because of all the party ways.
Well, yeah, I get it. She wanted to like
Forbidden.
look after Ozzy, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
she's the same with most bands that he was. Yeah, but yeah, it's unfortunate. These guys should have been huge. I mean, still put out tons. They've got 22 albums, which is insane. So
Gotcha.
they still kept going. Unfortunately, their last one's a cover album. It's good, but like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Your last
The
ever
best
album,
way to
you
go
do a
out,
cover
man.
album.
Not the best way to go out. No.
Because it's the
No,
easiest.
not the best
Because
way
you
to
don't have to
go.
write any of the songs, right? You just do your own arrangements of them. But it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Walk on Water,
yeah.
UFO Walk on Water is a killer album. A killer album.
Walk on
Yeah, I
Water.
can't see him in the
Okay.
Stones. Like, just what Keith Richards.
What year did that come out? Is that the-
Overshadowing.
I think it's
What?
around 94, 95, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's
I think
95.
that's the one I heard. Yeah.
Great album. His guitar sound is much more it's way bigger than it ever was in the UFO days. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's worth it. Definitely.
You have more modern technology at your fingertips, and
I think
I
yeah,
don't know.
he probably changed different amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but damn it, it's a good sounding album, and it's got a lot of great tunes on it. A lot of great tunes on it.
Yeah. Imagine Rory and Schenker and the Stones at the same time.
Can you
Oh,
imagine
man.
just Rory and Schenker
Oh.
together?
Playing Jumping Jack Flash is just like, can you end your solos already, guys?
Hmm.
Mick
That
would be
would-
like, all right, it's groupie time. I'll be right back in an hour. Like,
I want to thank you for doing this
yeah,
show. For
course.
me, this was my pick, and yeah, I like the
Great band.
way that you did the 360 on the album
yeah,
review.
that was fun.
I didn't particularly care for the album I got stuck with, but
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I'm like, not the one I'm least familiar with. Poor
that's
Danny's
the
got the
draw
one.
of the dice, you know. But yeah, this is one of my favorite players ever, and I learned an awful lot from, you know what like I said before, I
see
didn't
why.
listen to the album so much as learn everything note by note, you know, over and over, you know, pick the needle up, move it back, pick it up.
Wow.
Move it back.
Oh my goodness.
So by
Yeah.
the time I learned
Wow.
the album, I mean, it was just a scratchy mess. It wasn't
Doesn't even sound like music anymore. It's just,
exactly.
oh, yeah.
So that's how I did in my days. And another way is
Yeah.
you know, for the super fast stuff like the jazz stuff that I was learning, I would slow the record player to what was it, 16 3/4, which is it was a little faster than half speed, and you'd have to tune your guitar to it. You'd have to know what the key everything was in before you did that, and then yeah, so those were the ways to learn in my days. I mean, and this was definitely one of my favorite guys that I feel that was responsible in the end for the way I played as a player.
Yeah.
So he was your most influential person.
One of them, yeah, definitely.
Who else?
One of them.
I bet Richie's up there, isn't he, Danny?
Richie's there. Michael's there. Leslie West is there.
Awesome.
Oh gosh, there's just
so many. Right?
Yola's there.
Jeff Beck.
Jeff Beck is there.
Oh, Jeff Beck, yeah.
I mean,
Yep, gotta have him.
And when I say they were there, I learned every album that I could get my hands on.
Yeah, cool.
Well, yeah, for anyone that actually missed it, when I guess the Jeff Beck group broke up, they tried. I guess they continued without Jeff and wanted to find a guitar player. Danny was actually offered the gig.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to be the guy to replace Jeff Beck, and you're like, nah, I don't really want to be that guy. It's the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, basically yes.
Jeff Beck was good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. He got me playing.
He passed not that long ago, just a few years ago. He passed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't long ago.
3 or 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember.
God bless him.
He had that female drummer that's playing for Rush now. He was jamming with her. She was the drummer.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was jamming with her? Oh, cool. I can't wait to see them.
And we're on this Michael Schenker thing. I was asked if I wanted to play rhythm with him one night in Vegas, and I didn't. You remember I told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have done it, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah,
right?
well. Can't cry over
studio equipment.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, how much would it have honestly paid, right? Like, really, realistically, I don't know.
No, but it might have been fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the Michael Schenker group, and I really didn't know the material. So,
okay.
You know, I got a phone call, and the guy said, "Let's go." And I'm going, well, you know, I don't.
2 weeks to learn 4 albums. It's like, well, okay.
2 weeks. It was like hours.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like, come on,
that's a little tough.
Like, I can play, but dude, like, come on, like, give me a break, Jesus.
No, I can't do that. Yeah,
play what I know, but I gotta learn.
Game it with groupies. Oh, yeah.
I've done it.
Oh, it's funny.
I couldn't do that.
Daddy doesn't kiss and tell though, so.
I will sometimes. It depends on the girl.
Yeah. What was the Korean one?
Yeah.
Or the Chinese one, whatever she was. You told about her.
Oh my god.
You got me blushing.
What's coming up, Sid?
So next week we are going to continue with Schenker, though. We're going to keep going. So next week we're going back to our Styx one. So we're finishing that off finally. So we're doing the next 5 Styx. So we're throwing in the covers album, whatever. But yeah, so we're finishing that off. Week after that, we'll tackle Strangers in the Night. We're going to go chronologically here. We're going to do Strangers in the Night. So we're going to talk about that. And we'll also briefly talk about like some of these bonus tracks on some of these. Like this one's only, we're not going to talk about like a different version of Oh My or a different version of a live version of Doctor because we'll already be talking about that on Strangers. Mm-hmm. We'll just talk about like some of these extra bonus tracks. Like this has got Give Her the Gun, 16, and Sweet Little Things. We'll talk about that, for example. Obsession, I don't believe has any new bonus tracks. Like Lights Out.
I think Fourth was A Million Miles Away. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. So it's maybe like 6 or 7 songs that we can all briefly just talk about real quick, and we'll do End Strangers. So that's what's would be a couple weeks from now.
Yeah,
so yeah,
fun.
So next week
great
will be
album.
finishing up Sticks, and then the following week will be the Strangers in the Night live album and then we'll do the bonus tracks at the end of that show. So that'll be fun.
Okay.
So that's what's coming up. Tomorrow we're doing a music hangout again. We're in Africa. We're doing that last one was interesting with Trevor Rabin with his guitar.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Yeah. That porno.
Yeah, porno. Oh, that was supposed to be the album cover for Welcome to My Paradise, but you said no.
Yeah, I said no. My guitar is much bigger.
Oh my God. Can you give me a bigger guitar here? I'm exposed. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, that's funny. All right. So, gonna wrap this one up. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
So thank Brian, Logan, Danny, Christina.
It will
again. We'll be continuing this whole Schenker thing. So we'll be back in a couple of weeks with Strangers in the Night and the bonus stuff. Then we'll go into the Michael Schenker group stuff after that. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, next week will be Sticks in between. So yeah. Cool. So look out for these upcoming shows. That's what's coming up. This was a lot of fun. So go listen to all these UFO albums and post in the comments maybe afterwards, like in the thing where you can post comments that what some of your favorite songs are, and
And click the like button.
Click the like button. Or dislike it if you want. I don't know. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining, and have a great day.
Have a good weekend.
Be safe.